I finally got a haircut, now my hair doesn't look stupid. Well, now it does. Welcome, my friends, to another fantastic Q&A. And this time I'm probably gonna do the accent of Scottish, because some people ask me for Scottish, but I don't know how to do a Scottish accent. I tried to do a Scottish accent initially, and it didn't really work out for me. What degree did you get at university? So I'm gonna be doing the creepy old crone voice that I so often do for evil villain type critters. Yes, what degree did you get? I graduated with a bachelor's degree in individual concentration and East Asian studies, a minor in Japanese language and literature, and I have a certificate in Asian American studies. And yet I still can't find a job. Would you ship most on YouTube? She accept a guy in cake. The way he looks at her. True love. Would you ever consider doing live streams? I'm actually already on the way to doing live streams. I just did a live stream, what was it? Not April. Well, I did a live stream in April, but August 22nd or something like that. I just did a live stream then. It was for Charity for Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and I am actually wanting to do more live streams in the future, especially charity live streams. Hopefully, maybe like, if not a monthly thing, then a bi-monthly thing would hopefully would be good for me. That's what I think. I'm not sure about which charities yet, but I will look into more charities. But yeah, I definitely want to do more live streams in that respect, so yay! If you could have any game modded especially for you, what game would you choose? Legend of Zelda, try Princess, because then I could run around and do adventures as Link, except I'd probably be Zelda, because it would be a woman. You know, I can just be a gender bent version of Link, whatever. I did that for Halloween once. Yeah, yes. Anyone want to make that for me? I figure it's kind of hard to mod Zelda games because they're entirely console based, but maybe it could be done. I don't know. Maybe. That'd be fun. I think. Please. If you had to replace one part of your body with another part of your body, what parts would you switch? Can I switch parts of my body with other people's parts of bodies? Because I'd like to get rid of these. That'd be nice. Get rid of the big old chompers I got and give them to somebody else and steal their teeth. If it was on my own body, I'd probably be practical and like change my thumb with one of my toes so that it wouldn't look so out of place. And I don't think I'd want, you know, like my ass on my face or something. I don't think anyone really wants their ass on their face. How was your first kiss? Well, he had just finished playing Halo, so romantic, I know. And it was very weird because I was not accustomed to the kissing and I didn't know how it worked. And I was like, I'm gonna screw it up. I was really afraid. It took like, I don't know, 5 minutes for him to actually like get his face next to mine. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't look at me. I don't know. It's a weird sensation. Like, I totally love kissing now. But back then I was like, this is a weird sensation. Why is my face on someone else's face? We were also both like 15 and didn't really know what was the proper amount of tongue to be using. It was so bad. We were each other's experiments, each other's guinea pigs, and we didn't know what we were doing. It was not good. Do you even English? Good madam. I mean, I can English, I can't Scottish, to save my life, as evidenced here. If you could change your fate, would you? I'm bad at accents. Top 5 superheroes you just made up. Okay, alright, I got this. Diaper Man. Woman with 5 fingers on her hands. That would make her normal. 5 fingers on her hands total. So she's got like 3 and 2. like a claw, a man with sock on head, Fistorella, I don't know what she does, I don't want to know, Koala Boy, these are all pretty shitty superheroes. Diaper Man, here to save the day, change your baby's diaper. Okay, he's gone, bye. Up, down, or random. Up, down, wiggle it around. Have you ever done voice acting besides for games before, not on the channel? It's ironic that this comes up when I'm doing the old clone voice, but no, I have not done any voice acting at all. I actually had a dream last night that I was voice acting for a movie and I was an animated character. It was so cool. There were some other YouTubers in it as well. I think Mark and Jack were both animated characters as well. I'm not sure why. I just watched their panel the other day, so that might be it. Just seeping into my subconscious. But it was so cool, and I woke up and I was really sad because I was like, oh, there's no movie that I get to voice act for. Because I've always actually really enjoyed voice acting. When I was, I don't know, 13, this is a deep, dark secret that I'm about to tell you guys. Can't reveal it to anyone else. I was really, really into Kingdom Hearts dubs. I hadn't even played the game. I just really liked how the game looked, the aesthetic of it, and how it was like the combination of Disney and Final Fantasy and all that. I thought it was really cool. Anyways, long story short, I loved watching these dubs on YouTube back when it had first, YouTube was a little baby. And I really wanted to do them too, so I did! I did a dub. I'll see if I can find it. I have to have it somewhere. I know I have, wait. Backup disc with my dubs. That was like the beginning stages of me learning how to edit, when I had just gotten a new camera and I was really stoked. But I realized that the camera also had a record option, so I used that as a mic. And it's bad, man. It's real bad. Yeah, I loved Kingdom Hearts back then, just messing with editing with Kingdom Hearts. So I did voice acting for all the characters, except I don't remember what Donald Duck sounded like. Donald Duck was just very angry.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Okay, just calm down. And Donald, stop slapping Goofy.
And Goofy was just like,
what the hell's wrong with you, Donald? I was dreaming about hot ladies.
Rika was just a deep version of my voice, like, Sora, shut up.
See, Carrie buys this weird dress thing and she asked me, does this make me look fat? It looks great. So of course I'm like, heck yeah, it makes you look freaking obese.
Oh, I have to watch these again after I'm done. They're so bad. My humor was terrible, but I was 13, so I forgive it. I also tried it again when I was 18 just for jokes. I was like, I'm gonna do this over again, so I did. And it's somewhere. I have it on my hard drive. Maybe I'll put a little bit of that in so you guys can hear it / watch it.
Well, that man, your wife.
What? What are you talking about, man? She's not right behind me, is she? Oh shit, bro, why didn't you tell me? Oh, man, it's not what it sounds like. I love you. And your flat toast.
You okay there, buddy? You unconscious? Okay.
But anyways, TLDR, because I need to stop talking about this, is that I have not done any voice acting outside of stupid voices for games. I would love to, but I haven't had the opportunity. How do you keep your amazing beast complexion, and would you consider yourself a beast princess? How to be pasty, number 1. Only go out at night, number 2. Sleep in a coffin, number 3. Drink blood. Wait. That's how to be a vampire. But who has this swag? You know, I don't know. I cannot find it anywhere. I think it ran away with your grammar. I don't know. What advice would you give to new YouTubers? That's actually a good question. I get asked this pretty often. New YouTubers, if you want to get big on YouTube, don't try. Because not only is it a long and arduous process to even grow your channel at all, but it's also, if you go into it wanting to be big, it's just gonna spoil your whole mindset. You won't view people, the subscribers as people, you know, you'll think, oh, this video was so good, why didn't it explode? You'll just have all these expectations that you shouldn't have, and you won't necessarily treat it as, like, it won't be genuine, let's just say. So if you are going into YouTube, don't go into it hoping that you'll get big, because I guarantee you it will not happen for a long time if it does. And even then, people kind of know, they know if you are just in it for subscribers and views, and you know, you just want to get big, all you care about is fame. I just want to get famous, I want to make lots of money. Like, people catch on to that, they know. And it's just not genuine, and it's not a good way to treat your subscribers at all. You know, you're supposed to treat them as people. You're supposed to treat them as supporters and, you know, people who have gotten you someplace, and you're supposed to be grateful. Like, I am very grateful for you guys, and I would not change a thing about, you know, how we interact. Well, maybe, like, more interaction between you guys versus, like, there's a lot between me and you, but there's not a lot of, like, you guys as a community talking to each other, which is fine. There's still time for that. But yeah, it's just, like, they know. People know. And it's just not a good way to do the YouTube thing. Other than that, I would say just have fun doing what you want to do, you know? If you want to do certain kinds of videos, say you want to do just like wacky one-offs, do that. If you want to do longer series, do that. This is for gaming stuff I'm talking about. But if you, I don't know, if you're like a vlogger, if you just want to do vlogging, and go and do that. Don't like try to do things that you think will make you big. Like, I'm still on the big thing right now. Don't do things that you think other people would want to see. Do things that you really enjoy and are proud of. And then people will come to you because they'll see that you're enjoying yourself and you know you're having a good time and you're just genuinely a channel that likes to have fun is basically what it is. So just try to have fun and hopefully the people will realize they will come and they'll grant you the subscribe button, they'll click it, and then you'll have all this wonderful support from wonderful people, so yeah. How did you start YouTube? Did you plan it, or was it a sudden inspiration? I have actually talked about this before, I think a little bit. I started YouTube a long time ago when I was little. I just started uploading whatever because I was like 14 and I had a bunch of ideas and I wanted to share them with the world, and they were all shitty ideas, but you know what, I had the ideas, okay? But as for this channel, I have mentioned this before, it was just kind of out of the blue. I was just like, I'm gonna make a gaming channel, and I did. I need to close my blinds because you're blinding me. Okay. Does the rainbow have a name yet? The rainbow does have a name. We finally decided one in the stream, I believe. We decided on Robin for the name because, you know, Robin can be a lady's name and it can also be a bird and it can also be Batman and Robin. So if this is Robin, that makes me Batman, which I'm okay with. Have you ever had an imaginary friend? I distinctly remember when I was a kid that I didn't have an imaginary friend, but then I was like, other people have imaginary friends. Maybe I should have an imaginary friend. So I like made up a friend for myself because I thought I needed one. But she didn't last very long. I don't know. I think she lasted maybe a year maximum, and then I was like, alright, I don't really care. If you could have any new piece of recording equipment, what would it be? New camcorder, new camcorder, new camcorder. Oh my god. Dear Lord, I need a new camcorder, but I do actually have the money for it, but it's like all my money. So if I spend it, then I won't have anything to invest in the future, and I'm kind of, you know, I need the money right now, so I can't, I really want and need a new camcorder because I'm still using my DSLR, which is a big pain in the butt. It stops recording every 12 minutes, the battery dies in 40 minutes, it overheats, it's a huge hassle, and I have to physically, like, change the battery every time. So, yeah, I really need to get a camcorder, but I just can't right now. It sucks. It sucks because I have the money, but I can't. Do you truly enjoy YouTube, or is it just a pastime for you? I mean, I would say that, you know, even if YouTube is a pastime, you can still, like, treat it like it's a full-time thing. Like, I still feel like, you know, YouTube is something that I would love to do forever, for as long as I can. But I just don't have the ability to do it forever as long as I can right now because it doesn't pay me enough. I just don't have enough time because I'm also job hunting and, you know, I'm doing driving practice because I'm trying to get my license so I can get the job. I know that it's not going to be something that I can do, you know, full time, because once I get that job, then I have to work towards the job. I can't put all my time towards YouTube. So it's kind of, it really sucks because I know exactly how it's going to go. I know exactly how the future is going to go. I'm going to get a job and then I'm going to not have enough time for YouTube, and then YouTube will never actually be able to be something that can be full-time because I won't have enough time to put towards YouTube. It's a big cycle. It's a really big cycle and I hate it, and I don't like thinking about it because I really would love to just do YouTube as more than a pastime, but I just can't, and I don't know if I ever will be able to. And that sucks. Have you ever had a crush on a YouTuber? I remember I had crushes when I was little. When I was, well, not little, I would say, but maybe like 14, 15. I had some crushes. I liked me some boys. Kev Jumbo was a big hit for me back when he used to post. But yeah, I haven't had a crush on a YouTuber in ages now that I'm actually, you know, mature. I'm a mature lady. I don't have crushes on people that I don't know anymore. How did you come up with the Hilda voice? You know, even on Hilda, I didn't have the name in my head until I did the video for Smoking Simulator, which is where the voice came out, because I was like, what's a smoking voice? And I was like, yeah, usually I feel like smoking ladies usually have some sort of weird accent, so I was like, let's just combine them. So that's how the On Hilda voice came about. What is your biggest dream? My biggest dream would definitely have to be just that I'm able to do something worthwhile with my life, where I'm so afraid of the prospect of getting in a job that I hate and not being able to get out of the job because I can't find anything that's better or something like that. And I don't, all I want in life is just to be happy and to just make other people happy, and I'm just so afraid that I'm gonna end up, you know, doing something I hate, and then I'm gonna be really, you know, I'm not gonna be happy. That's what I'm worried about now that I'm finally out of school, and school can no longer make me happy or unhappy. It's like, oh god, I gotta do something good with my life, right? I gotta do something that I'm gonna really enjoy because I'm finally out of this void of school, which I hated half of it. And I can finally like create my own future, and I'm just so afraid that it's gonna be something that I don't even like doing. So my biggest dream is definitely, you know, that I am able to live my life and enjoy every moment, basically. That guy gamblers, no! First of all, this is not a question. Second of all, he's too young for me. Please. No, but really, I've only ever dated older guys, and I kind of like it that way. Skits with your variety of voices, like, please, maybe. You know, I actually really do enjoy doing skits and things like that, you know, just at the beginning of videos sometimes, a while ago, I think the last time I did it was Turbo Dismount, where I had myself and then myself just talking to each other. But I really like doing that, where I just interact with myself and have different characters, so I think it would be funny, honestly, to do that, to do some sort of a skit, but I think it would be difficult to really incorporate that into the channel if I'm only doing it by myself. If I had other people that I was collabing with, like other gamers, then I could totally do it, but it might be kind of hard if it was just me trying to be funny with myself and only myself. So I don't know, we'll see. Is there a specific way for people to call out to you in public so it don't seem like total strangers saying hi? I think if you just like yell Emily, then I'll get it. But if you want me to realize that like you know me from YouTube, which actually would be really helpful because sometimes I see people and I'm like, do I know them? Like, I should know who they are, I recognize their face, but if you yell at me and I don't know who you are, I'm probably gonna be like, oh god, search my database in my head, like, who is this person? But if you say, like, you know, MS Arcade, then I would know who you are, and then I would be like, hey, yeah, the internets, you know me from the intertubes, excellent work. Yes. Which YouTubers do you idolize? I do not idolize any YouTubers, and I don't think that anyone should. I really don't like the idolization of YouTubers, especially because it sucks for the people who are idolized too. Because, you know, they're put on this huge pedestal and they can't reach that. If you're a normal, average person, and people see you as this like superhuman, how are you ever gonna measure up to that? And it just puts a lot of pressure on the people, and it just creates this kind of, this unhealthy sort of cultish community, and it's just really not good. So I would encourage people not to idolize YouTubers because it's not healthy for anyone involved, and it just causes a big mess, and it's silly because they're normal people. And you really shouldn't idolize them because they're no different from you. What do you look for in a man you want to date? Well, I mean, all of my previous experience with guys has pretty much been as long as you make me laugh, as long as you're funny, as long as you make me funny, that makes sense. As long as you make me laugh, as long as you are kind and gentle towards people, and as long as you just have fun with life, then that's all I really ask for. I don't really have particular preferences in like what someone looks like because I've dated all shapes and sizes, you know, different races and different heights and different weights, and so pretty much anything goes. I don't have necessarily an ideal type. I feel like, I don't know, I've never really been into like blondes or redheads, so maybe like brunettes and black hair. Sure. I'm just now deciding what my type is, so this is gonna be kind of iffy here. A little bit taller than me, but not too tall, like maybe, I don't know, less than 6 foot, but a good amount taller than I am. I guess that's all I have. I don't know. I really don't have a type. Oh! Pretty eyes. I love guys with pretty eyes. Oh my god. It's like the only thing. If you have pretty eyes, you are instantly attracted to me. That's the only thing I have. I just realized I was like, wait, I have that one thing. Like, guys with beautiful eyes. Oh, just take me in your arms. So there were actually a lot of questions for this Q&A that I couldn't use. They were pretty much unusable because it was something that I didn't have an answer to, something I didn't have an opinion on. So I think from now on I'm actually going to be doing themes for my Q&As. So I'll ask like, for the next Q&A, ask questions about my childhood or something. So you can ask like, what was your favorite game did you play growing up or something like that. So I think I'm gonna do that for future Q&As, but for the next Q&A I'm actually planning on doing a live stream Q&A. You guys actually suggested it in the last live stream and I thought it was a really good idea. So I'm actually going to designate a time when I do a live Q&A with you guys. I'll be doing it on YouTube. I'll try to use the YouTube streaming because I would rather have that and just have it instantly import into YouTube. And it'll be easier for people to come onto YouTube than on Twitch, and plus it's just a Q&A, so there's no game playing anyway, so it doesn't really belong on Twitch. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys want to know about updates for when it's gonna happen, because it'll probably be sometime either late August, or not late August, we're into September. Late September, early October. If you want to know about when it'll happen, then follow me on social media. I have a Facebook, I have a Twitter, I have a Tumblr. I'll be posting there on all those places about when it's gonna be, when I decide on the actual date. I'm still not sure because I don't know what my schedule is for the next month pretty much. So yeah, I'll just let you guys know, I don't know, a couple days in advance, like maybe 3 days before it happens. I'll be like, alright, there's gonna be this Q&A live stream. It's gonna be on this date, at this time. Please come. So ask me questions and stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be a nice little layer of interactivity, especially because there's so many of you guys. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. So yes, that's all I have for this Q&A. I'm going to dance my way out of it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Don't cry, gambler! No!